This William Ruto, you despised, and you gave him no chance. Today, he is the desired visitor of every capital in the world. If he was to honor the invitations to the countries he is being asked to visit, he would be out of this country for 360 days in a year. And that is why people are envious. They thought that the West would not embrace him. They thought that the East would not embrace him. They characterized him as somebody unworthy of leadership. They said he is a thief. They said he is corrupt. They say the bottom-up economic agenda is a farce. In 1 year, he has become the leading light in the African continent. He is being sought by every country in Africa to speak for Africa. So I want to ask our brothers and sisters to just accept and move on. Life is that simple. It is that simple. Again, the president talked about corruption in the county governments and the national government. There is no corruption for the national government and the county governments. Corruption is corruption in its very form. And this government will deal with the corruption in the national government, in the county governments, and in the country. We know that some people are very uncomfortable because previously governors have been twisted to give money obtained fraudulently and corruptly to fund political activities. With this new war on corruption in the county governments, it is no longer going to be possible to coerce governors from your coalition to give you money for politics. That is a problem. That is a problem. So we understand where they are coming from. We feel you. We feel you. We know you are in a difficult situation. Finally, I want to say we are ready to work with the county government across the political landscape. We don't care in what political formation you are in. And we have told our people, we have told the administration, we have told the police to keep off politics because they are not good at it. It is foolish to use administrators and police in your politics. You will lose. That is how Uhuru and Raila lost by using chiefs and assistant chiefs and police in politics. We cannot repeat the same mistake. So chiefs, assistant chiefs, county commissioners, OCS, OSPD, they have no business in politics. Their work is to give services to the people of Kenya. Is to fight crime, is to fight illicit brew, is to register farmers, is to espouse government policy and keep off politics. Even governors elected on the opposition platform will enjoy the services of the administrators and the police and everybody else in an equitable and fair manner like the rest of the country. And therefore, let us work together. I am available for consultation with the COG in a structured manner. I'm available to individual governors. You don't need an appointment to come to my office as an elected governor. Anybody who has been elected by 100,000 people, it's not a joke. That is somebody who needs no appointment to go anywhere. Being 100,000 people who slept in a different home and they have not talked, and they all come to the ballot and decide you are the right person, you are somebody to be respected. So you don't need an appointment to come and talk to us. And those who have come to me, where you have challenges with our administrators, I have taken remedial action, and I will continue to do so. I'm told that when I answered the governor of Migori in Alliance, some governors were uncomfortable that I was disrespectful. I wanted to make a clarification. I was not talking about governors. I was talking about every Kenyan who has been denied security for bad behavior. And I was saying, when they are good behavior, we shall review, and we are reviewing. Okay? And it's not just governors, even presidential candidates, even running mates, even very senior people, former vice presidents, including ministers, everybody who needs to carry a firearm, your temperament must be right. That is the law. What we are saying is, we cannot allow our officers to be in maandamano because they'll have to fight their fellow officers and it is wrong. We are saying if these mandamanos require so many officers, we must look for those officers from somewhere. And we start with those who are planning so that they can come and help us to beef up security. But if these demonstrations are over and there are no issues, you just get your officers back and continue with the life. That's what we are saying. And from what I can see, I think it looks like it's over. So once we are sure it is over, you have your officers back and you carry on with your job. That is all. I think we are very fair. We are very fair so that officers are dignified and governors are provided security so that they are able to carry out their work. We only had a problem when we had a shortage of officers and we needed more officers, and the people who are planning were having some of the officers. So we needed to get them to come and fight them and then go back. Because it's only fair, because that's the way things are done. So mimi nimeshukuru sana, and I really want to thank you. And this devolution must work because the bottom-up economic transformation agenda must work. So the two have a symbiotic relationship. For one to work, the other one must work. So the president and I and the rest of us will support devolution. And it is my commitment, all factors being constant, governors will receive their monthly disbursement on time. But we also want to ask you governors to be fair to us. When these disbursements were late, you are shouting everywhere about it. Why don't you even spare 2 minutes to say that now you are receiving money on time, so that you tell the people of Kenya? It's only fair. If you are complaining, you did not have to Kenyans. When you get, you have a duty also to inform them that you are getting. Tuheshimiane is important also, to be fair to each other. So, COG Chair, at least I'm happy you have acknowledged that we have given you disbursement on time, and that should continue. And I want to tell you the economy is improving and is doing much better. Even when we come to negotiations next year on the division of revenue bill, I believe we'll have a better conversation. We'll have a better conversation. And when the economy improves, the governors, you are the first people to know, because wananchi will know, because they will feel the impact of an improved economy. And we have no desire to keep money away from you. We'll give you the money when we collect it. And we must collect it from somewhere, and we will collect it from the people of Kenya. So we want governors to support what we are doing to collect more money so that we pass it on to you. It doesn't make sense for any governor in the 47 counties to oppose the finance bill, because the finance bill is about raising money to give you and other Kenyans. So if you complain we are collecting money and you still expect money from us, then there is a problem. So mimi nimeshukuru sana kwa kunialika hapa, and we look forward to be meeting you from time to time as we continuously engage. Invite me to come now, we launch your projects. That is the docket in my office. And as I said, there are no Kenyans for county governments, and there are no Kenyans for the national government. They are the same people. The same people who elected you as governors and senators are the same people who elected President William Ruto and I. We serve the same people. Let us work together, let us collaborate, let us cooperate for the benefit of the people of Kenya. With those very many remarks, asanteni sana, Mungu wabariki na wabariki sana.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, may we all kindly be seated. Your Excellency, sir, this is yet another momentous occasion, na nikiomba na kuchukua mwongozo kwa heshima kuu kwa Spika wa Seneti, nataka nivalie njuga awamu hii ya pili ambayo tutakuwa tunawatunuku wale ambao wamefuzu zaidi katika nyanja tofauti katika maonyesho ama exhibition ya various county devolution stands. In the meantime, I wish to request the ODP protocol team and the COG protocol team to proceed forward and present the gifts. Your Excellency, sir, I wish to request you to proceed to the podium as you award the best performing top 3 county governments. These awards will be chaperoned and guided by the Vice Chairperson of the COG, who is also the Chairperson, or rather, County Governor of Wajir County, Abdullahi Ahmed. Welcome, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Devolution Conference 2023 exhibitions attracted a total of 226 institutions comprising 42 counties, the national government ministries, departments and agencies, private sector, NGOs, development partners, and the media. The voting for the best exhibition booth has been guided by the following criteria: content and relevance. These parameters assess the depth, clarity, and relevance of the information presented in the booth. Engagement and interactivity. This factor gauges the booth's ability to capture and retain the attention of attendees. Innovation and creativity, a criteria which looked at the originality of the booth, its presentation style, and content delivery. And lastly, design and aesthetics, which parameter evaluated the visual appeal and the layout of the booth. Based on the above criteria, Your Excellency, the delegates were requested to vote for the best exhibition booth, with a total of 2,139 delegates casting their votes, and the results are as follows. Second runners-up, Kiambu County with 167 votes. So should the representative of Kiambu County please come up? The first runners-up, Kitui County with 554 votes. So, Your Excellency, the best exhibition booth is for Nakuru County with 774 votes. No, Kiambu first, and then Kitui. Your Excellency, Kiambu County will get a trophy. Kitui County will get a trophy and holiday for 2 nights for 2 at Utalii Hotel, Nairobi, courtesy of the Kenya Tourism Board. And Nakuru County will get a trophy and holiday for 2 nights for 2 at Ungulia Safari Lodge, courtesy of Kenya Tourism Board. Next, Your Excellency, Next, Your Excellency, the chairperson of the Council of Governors will present a gift to our chief guest, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya.
There we have it, COG presenting a gift to the chief guest, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. And of course, the chairperson of COG and also the Governor Kirinyaga County, also with a banquet right there, whose contents probably we would find out later. There we have it, Nandi, Governor, His Excellency Stephen Sang, equally presenting documentation which is summative of what has been the 8th Devolution Conference. Remember, it's been a stock-taking moment right here for COG and across all 47 counties. Your Excellency, sir, we still request you to bear with us as we invite the PS, Devolution, State Department of Devolution from the Office of the Deputy President, as we proceed now to the photo session. Welcome, Madam PS. Let's also prepare right after. We'll also have the Council of Governors. Therefore, all Excellency Governors kindly do prepare. Thereafter, we'll also have Senate. And after that, we will have all our partners, all our organizers, international and national. Remember, during the presentation of the communique by the Vice Chairperson of the Council of Governors, the Wajir Governor, he did mention the signing of this communique, which is resolution and way forward, a ceremony that has since been completed. We have present from the State Department of Devolution, also domiciled in the Office of the Deputy President, Madam Teresia Mbaika, the PS Devolution, present to witness the signing of the communique. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, let's give a round of applause. Let's now have the governors join. Governors, please. Governors will be flanking His Excellency, the Deputy President, on the steps of the podium as we capture this historic moment on the milestones and steps of successful devolution. Senators, kindly do prepare to join immediately after the COG has taken their photo. Subsequently, we will have our partners, and finally, we will have COG staff. Thank you, COG. Senate, please. Tunawaomba senata wetu ambao wanatunga sheria katika seneti yetu kujiunga naye mgeni wetu rasmi siku ya leo, Mheshimiwa Naibu Rais, tunapochukua picha hizi za kumbukumbu, ikiwa ni kikao hiki cha 8 kinachoangazia serikali ya ugatuzi. Seneta wetu wanapochukua picha hiyo ya kumbukumbu, ningependa kuwaomba all our partners, all our organizers, national and international partners, kindly prepare and proceed to the podium. Thank you, our senators. Thank you, members of the press. Your Excellency, sir, now joining you are our partners, the stakeholders, washirika wenza ambao wamesaidia na kuhakikisha hafla hii imefana. Kindly all development partners, let's make way. Flanking His Excellency, the Deputy President. As we come to the close of what has been a successful week-long 8th Devolution Conference. Members of the COG staff, please. Kindly prepare. Thank you, members of ODP. Members of COG staff, as ODP staff also prepare to join His Excellency for this photo. As COG staff finalizes on this photo, we'll have the ODP team joining His Excellency. Kindly let's take our positions and flank His Excellency on the flight of stairs to have a picture-perfect moment. Kindly, let's spread out. Thank you. Thank you, members of COG. Finally, ODP staff, please, let's make haste. Your Excellency, sir. Finally, the ODP team. Thank you, ODP staff, Your Excellency, sir. We have now come to the close of our event. Your Excellency, we may proceed for our lunch break. His Excellency, the Deputy President, will be joined by other delegates as we proceed for our lunch break now. Thank you and good afternoon.
I'm privileged to attend the Devolution Conference. I've been attending them since 2013 and I can see a lot of improvement on this one. The organization is superb and we are happy. I'm particularly impressed by the address by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto, on what he said, the support to devolution, the disbursement of funds to devolve units, and particularly to unleash the remaining devolved functions to the counties.
Devolution inafanya kazi kwa sababu kila kitu imekuja ground.
We are excited about being the host of the first biannual conference, with the theme being 10 years of devolution.
We call upon both the national government and county governments to take the following concrete steps. On devolution, and children's rights. Review all laws and policy to ensure universal access to children's rights, leaving no one behind, especially teenage girls who fall pregnant while in school.
Devolution has been a cornerstone of our efforts to bring governance closer to the people, empower our counties, and catalyze economic growth from the grassroots up, that is bottom up.
We should spend the entire allocation on development positively, contribute towards the country's growth and service delivery.
The discourse in this conference will revolve around Kenya's devolution journey since 2013, the ups and downs, the slips and the skips, the challenges and the triumphs.
I want to take this early opportunity to commend the Council of Governors. You have been able to find a way around our sometimes toxic and divisive politics. You have been able to create a leadership that looks past party and political differences and moves you forward as a team. 10 years into devolution, Kenya is a much transformed landscape with an amazing opportunity for rural economic revival and transformation.
Welcome each and every one of you to Health Breakaway session.
Further, it is important to note that although health sector functions are assigned to both levels of government, much more success is realized when the two levels of government collaborate. According to the 2022 KDHS, 9 in every 10 mothers who give birth do so under care of trained healthcare workers, up from 66% in the year 2014. Over the same period, the under 5 mortality rate improved from 52 deaths per 1,000 births to 41 deaths per 1,000 births, while the infant mortality rate improved from 39 to 32 per 1,000 births. Digitalization of health services can help us reap more results as we move forward.
As we deliberate, let us keep in mind the symbiotic relationship between the current and the future. Our commitment to youth empowerment today isn't just about them, it's about the sustainable legacy we graft for generations to come.
If you have no register, if you do not know your assets, whether it is water, whether it is land, whatever it is, the fear that it will be used badly or misused or privatized will not end with the lack of register.
It's not only Kenya or Africa that is threatened. The world is threatened, and our action today is what will really be able to address the problem of food in the future. And for that matter, there is need for us to work very closely and come up with a proper food system that is sustainable, that will be able to feed the ever-growing population.